Welcome back. Typethis here with another episode of the Final Fantasy XIII Randomizer. Now we're going to do a quick check of what we have done. You can do that in the inventory, key items, and now we can see... Now this is slightly incorrect because I have definitely completed chapter 2. Actually, that fixes it. They were in wrong order. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8 we have completed, but I lost the progress. 9, 10, 11 we've got progress. And we are still missing a couple of crystariums. Now there was a chest fairly early in chapter 3 that we didn't get because it was, at the time, locked off by some rather tough enemies. So we're going to go back for it. Hopefully this dumps us up at the beginning of the chapter. Not halfway through. Looks like it is the beginning. Nice. And if this tutorial, if this happens to not contain anything of use, then we're just going to go chapter 13, see how we're going stat-wise for that, and if we're going okay for stats in chapter 13, then it might be a case of doing chapter 13. So if we can deal with the enemies in the final dungeon of 13 before the boss, then we should be okay. Now double check that there's no treasure chest hiding up here. Good, no. So I will see you at the treasure chest that I missed. Right down here we've got the 4 sanctum guys and the 1 treasure chest that we did not beat. Nah, because these ones were a pain in the butt, but, because they're stagger as well, I don't think that'll be much of a problem. Just a feeling. I haven't bothered adjusting the paradigms here, either. So Snow's taken out 1 already, which is nice to see. Vinio's going to take out another shortly. And we're down to 2. Lightning's not really doing all that much damage, but there you go, they're all done. Didn't even have to break a sweat, as Fang would say it. Credit chips, I'll take it. Hopefully this is one of my missing rolls. It is not worth it. 2 Riptide rings. Oh well. So I am a little bit curious as to where my last couple of rolls are hiding for a couple of people. There probably are one that I've missed over. So we're back at the Lindblom, conveniently warped out. So we're going to have a look-see in chapter 13. Set up the paradigms. Hopefully is it all okay. Skip the cutscene again. We get... Oh wait, I don't think we actually collected this. We get a speed slash, which is not super duper useful. And now to see what these behemoths are like for us. If they immediately annihilate us... Okay, that's very cheap, but... the music there. Okay, not immediately annihilating us. We've got a Ravager, a Saboteur and a Synergist set up for buffs. Fortunately, no Protect. I've got Protera, which is, useful, but... So they have a crap ton of HP, which is not looking good for quick kills. And I'm going to say... We can beat them with a lot of effort. Is it worth the effort? I do not think so. So I think it's going to be more worthwhile doing a bit of grinding, even if that grinding may be a little bit more off screen. So it is going to be Chapter 11, Grand Pulse. Now where we get deposited in Grand Pulse is going to be, here, the Yashas Massif. Because this is normally where you get teleported to if you switch out from, Cocoon to here. This does also somewhat convenient though for us. Because, they fucked up our bloody power system again, damn it. Alright, paradigm's fixed again, but this is convenient because we have a mark. Or we should have a mark. Apparently not this route. I thought it was this route. But let's see. Can we do this? I don't think we can. Oh, that's back in the occult stack. No, we don't want to take that on. But we do want to go all the way down to here, where our mark is. I'm going to go see you down there when we're at the mark. We've reached the point where we would normally have rescued Hope. So I guess the party did a massive backtrack. And we get Scarletite. I guess I can sell it for a bit more cash. And we're going to continue heading up the fault line here. More enemies, more XP, I guess. But those guys are annoying to kill. These guys are more annoying. So this will get us to a new area called the Padrean Acropolis. I think it is. And this is where our mark is. I think there's a couple of marks that you can go in here. Oh, sorry, the Yashas Massif. The Padrean Acropolis is at the end of this area. But our mark is here. So, Subadran Highlands of the Yashas Massif, I guess. Lots of pretty flowers there. And we come on to a bunch of enemies. Some Grimalkins. I don't think they are Grimalkins. Imps, maybe? Things that are Ahrimans. Oh, okay, fire nuke to begin with. That's not so nice. Saz has got blitz. So he's hitting multiple guys all at once. So, aside from their initial nuke, they're not super scary. Possibly. But everyone using fire at once was definitely a bit dicey. Okay, we've got him up. And then we can go back to everyone attack. And if these guys happen to yield a lovely amount of XP, then they're right next to a save point, which means they are good for farming. They yield 0 CP. What? Okay, well, they are not being farmed. They are going to be avoided at all bloody costs. I think they yield 0 CP because I think they're from like a weird one from a mark. Well, we want this treasure chest over here. There's going to be a whole bunch of treasure chests. Oh, that's kind of cool. So normally it's some mimic plants that come out of there, but seeing these guys come out, I think they're resistant to physical. Those guys kind of ooze out of the ground is kind of cool. Okay, what are they immune to? Water. They're not too bad. Let's see if we can't get in peril and show up on them. Nice. They're not doing too much damage. That should be it. I figured that'd be pretty easy. I think they are supposed to be similar to this area. 1700, okay, decent CP. And hopefully this is nice. These Tesla turbines, less nice. Oh, and you get a little cutscene if you go over here. It is a very pretty background, so that orb floating in the sky is Cocoon. And it's going to be Hope reminiscing and sort of philosophizing. Now, where is our mark located? Ah. There's our mark. It's a giant tomato. I think we've got 17k XP. We'll see if we can't get a couple more bits of stats out of you. What was I putting stats into is the next question. Well, this is a cheap roll. I guess I'll dump stats here. Okay, we'll get the death blow. Oh, some more cheap stats, maybe? And we're going for the other accessory. That's it. Didn't quite get it. ATB level for Saz. More HP is nice. And a little bit more magic. And we're going for the accessory for Vanille. More magic is good for her. And Braver is nice. Means she might actually use the Braver. So this tomato is normally a giant canid. And it's going to be immune to physical. Hybrid Flora. Yep, immune to physical. The smaller ones are. And I'm going to say it is not going to like fire. It's also immune to water. Let's see if we can't bully it. Get its magic defense down. Imperil down. Why are you bravering, you idiot? Sometimes the AI is really dumb. Faith is more sense. You'd think if the enemy is immune to physical, that bravering would be really dumb. But I think it prioritizes based on the character's highest stat. Okay, good. It has been deshelled. Hopefully Veneer will put up Faith. There she is. Alright, and now we can wail on it. Everyone's buffed with their offenses. It's got less magic defense. She won't give us any of the N magics, even though she does know N fire, which this is weak to, because Veneer does not know that it's weak to fire. She won't actually put it on us. But this thing's not being too much of an issue. With a bit of... Okay, let's heal up a little bit. Blizzara. Ow. Because I can't launch it and stagger it, lock it like that, it's not so great. But that is the mark done. Reason we're doing marks is A, they should give us decent CP, and B, they give us some sort of an item check. And creature comforts. Okay, so that is... We do have key items on marks. Marks will be useful. And defeating that one has made this guy pop up. This is a teleport stone. Defeat it and you can access the teleport network from that for any XIII stones that you have defeated. So, the Adroa in the Yashasma Thief. We are absolutely going to be beating that. Because I want teleports. Because hiking across this map, even with 1.5 times walk speed, sucks us. Okay, what have we got down here? Hiding. This should... Oh, that's a cute one. Oh, run away, aunt. We are going to have to fight some of you, because we want that treasure. Oh, there's a few of you. So, Ragnar's one fought you before. Resistant to magic. Cool. And these guys weak to fire. So, we are going to... That's an interesting combo. So we've got one resistant to magic and one that's resistant to physical in this grouping. Alright, Spark Strike them. So the reason I have switched is Saz will hopefully use his Blitz and get rid of a whole bunch of these. And not use water? Oh, right, that's the one that has him as a physical attacker. Good thing we needed to heal anyway. But Blitz hits everyone in a wide area. So it's quite nice. There we go, we've got a Blitz there. And the water guy launches them. And hopefully Saz is smart enough to do his Flame Strike. But we will have to diversify to heal up. Veneer was the healer because I don't particularly like controlling the healers. And she has Raise at least. No one else in the party has Raise. That's a chunky amount of CP, 7.5k. And an Aegir Soul was nice. Okay, what do we get? Even something else nice from this? Veneer Saboteur roll. Very nice. That kind of cements Veneer as one of our main party members, potentially. Because I do like her at the moment. And with a Saboteur, even better. I'll plug some CP into that roll once we get to our mark. I see a treasure chest bumping along there. This is a kind of cool area with all the weird giant spore plants. Now hopefully Sky Flying Guy is not super duper annoying. Because some of them are. Okay. Which enemy's aggro zone am I in? I guess it's this guy. He has a huge aggro. Nope, different guy. Please let it not be both of them at once. That's not going to be fun. Okay, it's not. Thank heavens. Okay, he's also not doing too much. Savarog. Nice. You're resistant to physical. Of course you are. Let's see. We are going to switch it to be Synergist Saboteur as well, and see if we can't imperil you, get some weaknesses. Vigilance is going to be nice, yeah. Because it inflicts the D-Vigilance ability. Oh, lovely. I can't use magic with him. Back to diversity. Oh, and Vinny also has a Sooner. Don't know what elementals you're weak to, but you are apparently immune to D-Shell. You have been imperiled, so you won't absorb anything. At worst, you'll just be neutral. Let's go. This guy's not doing too bad. And now it is staggered. Feeding Stoop, however, is a nasty move. It can do a lot of damage. And we only just survived it there. I think Lightning got down to about 150 HP. Which is a little annoying that it was staggered when it did that. But oh well. I don't think it's going to survive very much longer, especially if it gets Thundergod. Its CP is kind of whatever. And that means we should be able to nab the treasure. We get a Iron Bangle. Woo, that's not so great. Now, let's see if we can't dodge you. Oh, we have a bunch of things that give 0... Oh no, these guys aren't the ones that give 0 CP. But there's also a Picho. Okay, attack. All out assault. Other Ragnars and single Pichu. Okay, Aurora I'm less keen to see. Nice, it's staggered. But these guys shouldn't be too much of an issue now. 7k XP. I do have both the CP times 2 accessories, and as far as I can tell, they stack. Okay. I thought there was a treasure chest there, but I do see one further along. This is one of the areas where, like, the camera really likes to do its own little force thing. Oh, it's a Pichu and some Flan friends. Sorry, little guy, you're gonna go down. Oh, my Crochu, not the Pichu. Aha, they have merged into one, slightly larger one. That is also gonna die horribly. So that's how these things can be dangerous, is the little ones can and will merge into bigger boys with higher HP, more stats, etc. What do we get from this ball? With a beautiful view as well, I might add. Aqua Shield earrings, not so much of an interest there. Okay, we're still heading in the direction of our mark. We're just ignoring that patch of enemies. I'll deal with them later. Now overhead there's all the shadows of the swooping enemies. They are, for the most part, ambient. Alright, looks like we're fighting some of these. Oh, 2 lots of them. So these are actually from the what's it? Arcot Step. Not the ones that are glowing blue, but the other ones. So it looks like we're about right stage of strength for the enemies of this area. Oh, they were the mission. I didn't even realise that. I just thought they were random enemies. Piezoelectric element is not that interesting. I thought there was another set of enemies here. Normally those things are, I think, little Ragdagora things. Oh well, we'll get Strange Fluid. So from where we are, we can head up this way, or we can head back and nab a couple more of the marks, which I think I will try for those. I was trying to dodge you. You guys make a racket. I was right, those things sucked. Let's see where this one wants to send us. Yes, I smash these? Yes, please. I don't think we can get all the way there because I believe there is a XIII mission that you have to defeat, and I can't remember all the requirements to get it. But basically there's a barrier that's blocking off the pathways, like 2 or 3 barriers in Pulse that block off the routes. Oh, a pack of things that give rubbish XP. Bugger. Oh, 2 little XP orbs there. Hey, run away. Nope. So, where is our... Actually, where is that mark? Oh! I've gone the wrong way. The mark is the other way. I'll take the XP, though. And then I'll do a level up so everything on the route back is faster. Let's see, on the route to here, we've gotten 40k experience. Let's see what's Vanille's new Saboteur role. Kurska? Not so great. Entrench will be useful. Fogger, not so interesting. Few early role levels isn't bad though. We'll see what other abilities she's picked up on other routes as well. But the extra HP will possibly be useful. Oh, D-Shell, very nice, and it's single target, that'll be good. Oh, there's another of her accessory slots, lovely. Okay. Slightly more expensive ones here. Just going to have a browse through the rest of her grid. There is no summary of abilities able to be learned on grids, which is really annoying when you don't know what's potentially on them and you have to cycle through. Renew, only useful if she's actively controlled. Elude, could be useful. Libra is not very useful. Overwhelm, yeah, fine. That boosts damage if there's more than one target attacking the enemy. That applies when you're a Ravager. Oh, and another accessory. I knew she had Tattoo. Ooh, that's expensive though. So, that is all her... Oh, and the Commando accessory. Vanilla has not gotten any of her accessories at the moment. So we're going to put points towards getting that other accessory. Alright, Lightning's finally got an extra accessory. Now we can prioritise some stat growth. So Lightning's sitting at 447 attack. Saz on the other hand, 758 attack. Much nicer. He's had a few GC nodes. Vanille is 428.9 magic as her attack. So, well, we'll see. But I'm going to go head back the other way, and I'll see you when I'm at the mark again. Now, according to the map, the mark is somewhere along here. Does this grouping got a different thing in it now? It looks pretty similar to me. So, not entirely sure where the mark is. I did think it was here, but we'll see if beating this fight gives us anything. They're not going to take terribly long to get murdered. Not with Saz's nice blitz and things being somewhat weak to physical. So they're not stronger than usual. They've split out a bit, so blitz is not super useful now. Well, they're dead. That didn't pop the mission though. Ah, it's up here. It was showing you it's on the boundary. That's what confused me. Alright, a little bit more of a hike to the mark. So we can go down this route, which will have slimes popping out of the bushes, because normally that would be the floret plants popping out because they mimic the actual flowers. Now, what do we got down here? There'll be a couple of treasure chests, no doubt. This is not the mark. This is an interesting set. I wonder if these are the ones that had 0 XP again. I think they might be. Well, let's see. So yes, we've beaten Herium. And we've not beaten Lodestar Behemoths. We've got 0 information on them. Not that I'll complain. Now, they weren't a mark and they also don't give much XP, so I will ignore them in future. Except those ones were guarding a treasure chest, which gives us butterfly valves. We can't use them except for a little bit of money. And by a little, I mean I really do mean a little. That looks suspiciously like it might be our mark. No, you are just an enemy. Are you? Yep, you're just an enemy. I will be back for you because you're an upgraded Ochu. Flans, I will avoid the flying thing if I can. For down here we get... It is... a XIII. Which one are you? Please don't be Vercingetorix. You are Pejavika. Okay. I think you're from Tajin's Tower. Miasma. So that's poison on everyone and in peril. Fun. Let's bully you. See if I can't get in peril on you. I don't doubt pain is going to work. Okay, in peril. Let's see if pain will work. We'll be able to find that out soon enough. Doubtful. We can pain you, apparently. Interesting. Might as well. And Show is probably going to be useful. So no more physical attacks for you. Let's smack you up a bit. So that's going to be quite nice. He's limited a lot on what we can do. And Saz must have an ability which boosts his damage on status augmented targets. ATB on status augmented targets. Blech, that took a bit to get out. That was not too difficult. Tear of Frustration. And that was the mission mark. A Lightning Charm. Not super useful, but we never know. It was guarding a treasure chest. So let's see. Sylphid Ring. Okay. Apparently that also netted us a trophy. I think for getting enough enemies. Now we can't jump over that branch apparently. The enemies weren't too hard and only gave 3,600. The flying one was surprisingly tanky. Now this one I wanted to fight because this is an upgraded version of the little Ochus. And this one is definitely the Pikachu. Okay, he is definitely upgraded. His damage, he did about 1,000 a hit there. So normally they're on a very high level mark. So we definitely are going to want some defense. Vanilla will pop that up. Let's see if we can't put on some status ailments on you. Particularly slow. Oh, slow immediately got hit. So let's go some curse and imperil. So you are not interrupting us in as much. Good. Curse. We can smack it and get it out of attacks. And imperil means we do more damage with our elements. He is still a tanky bugger. And he hits quite hard. Oh, somehow lightning still has not got protect up on her. Thank you, Vanille. But if we keep it stun locked, that should make things a lot easier. I would love to have Debrave or Defaith as abilities. I'm not sure if it is immune to pain or not. That might be worth checking out. Oh. Let's see, pain you. Never mind, you get dead anyway. Let's see, what were you? 6,760 CP for one little enemy. And the Gloomstalks also sell for a bit. Like that was worth it. I knew he would be a nice little XP bubble. Now, is there anything hiding down this way? I suspect there's some things hiding in those flowers. Ah, another one. Excellent. Come here, XP. Oh, and you've got 3 friends. Let's slow everyone. See if someone gets some slope, particularly the little Pikachu. Alright, we've got everyone with Protect, which is what I would like. Oh, crud. They've turned into a Diaflan. Oh, well. Let's get the Imperil and Curse and Imperil up on you. So you're less stunning us. Quick check to see if he's immune to pain. He is immune to pain. That would make sense, because that would negate his one attack style, because they cannot use magic attacks, their whole shtick is that they're supposed to swarm you with a lot of them. Normally they are in a mark fight only, and it's quite a high level mark. And it will periodically summon like 6 of the little buggers, and 6 of them each doing 1,000 damage a hit and attacking fast and stunning you. It's rough. Alright, now what is down here? I feel we're just going to see what's down this area, and then probably head back. So this is it. We've got a Svarog, I think it's a Svarog up there, and a few little gremlins. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, okay, 300 damage is reasonable. But the little ones aren't too much, don't do too much. Have we actually fought these? Yes, we've fought these guys. And this one's the annoying one, he's resistant to physical. But he has a few weaknesses. Let's see if that conjure's going to work. Nope, it fizzled. So we'll just blitz them. Deal as much damage to them whilst they're all lovely grouped up like that. Okay, who are you targeting, Saz? You are supposed to be targeting the doors. But this flying thing is exactly the same one that we fought before, so I don't think he's going to be much of a problem. It'll be a case of spam as much status ailment as I can on it, and get some status buffs up. And apparently he is not immune to pain. At least it's another 6k XP. But more importantly, that is a treasure chest. Hopefully something good. Nope. So let's see, we've got a good amount of CP stashed up. We'll quickly spend it right at the end here. You're going for the ATB level. And we get Dispel, which is useful as a saboteur. We're getting some really nice stat gains here, given that it's such a high tier of grid. Now lightning, I've forgotten what she was going with. Apparently this one, for a bunch of strength nodes. And I think strengthening her, her commando role. We want those abilities. Scourge and Power Chain are useful. And that bolsters attack and ruin at the head of the queue once the chain, when the chain gauge is empty. So essentially the first strike on a enemy, and Scourge does heavy damage with attack when a target's about to recover from stagger. Plus the extra strength is not going to be missed whatsoever. Okay, were we closer with the Saboteur one? Nope, we were with the Commando one. A little bit more strength, not that that's super useful for Vanille, but more magic is good. Jinx would be nice. Then the extra HP will be good. So Fang, she's got really good strength, but her HP is a little bit slow for me to want to be able to use her in the final battles at 1500. Hope, HP again, not amazing, and his magic stat is not as good as Vanille's at the moment. Yes, Vanille does have an accessory that is super good. Snow, his strength and magic's a bit too balanced to be super useful. He does have some good abilities, but I don't think it's well enough that he's in my preferred team. So at the moment, preferred team is definitely Saz, Lightning, and Vanille. Hopefully we can get some more, well, hopefully we can get Lightning's last roll. Well, she's missing 2 rolls actually. So hopefully we can get those for her. But next time I think we'll do a little bit more mark hunting in this section of the game. Get a little bit more XP and then see how the final chapter rolls around. Until then, this is Type This Out and have a good day. Bye!